is that we're gonna dress up in various mascot type outfits and just dance and take them
Yeah.
off over the course of 15 to 20 minutes.
I bet the stream's gonna love that.
You
Absolutely.
know, I haven't done
Maybe
my
we can
Lucha
get like
mask
an
in a while.
S&M shop to sponsor us if we do that.
I think so.
you know?
I really though, this
Wear some of their
episode
collars
is
and-
sponsored by the Method of Mayhem song "Get Naked,"
Oh,
featuring
that's a
Fred
good song.
Durst.
That's a good 90s song, Chuck.
See,
Yeah.
I saw them in concert once, accidentally, but I did.
Limp Biscuit?
No,
No.
Methods of Mayhem.
Okay.
Which was the Tommy Lee Jones band.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome to the goddamn show. We were
gosh.
talking about future stream plans. I don't know if I can know. We're here. We're going to do some Teenage Odyssey because I am not prepared to move us into the final book of Night Below. I need more time. So that's
You
what we're doing tonight.
traumatized you.
Yeah, you have. So tonight is buying me more time with a one shot. And bad news, everyone. We're not going to have any games next week. Maybe Friday. Because I'm out of state for a work trip. So
Oh, do I need to do something for Goodman's?
that's this Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll be here Saturday. I
Okay.
leave Monday.
Okay.
Though I may be amiss for that evening.
No, whatever it is, Dan, I am going to strangle them.
Oh no. It's a whole restaurant of my friends.
Yeah, they're all going down. Anyway, let's do our
I'll
introductions.
see
What's
it for guys at 7 o'clock to clear up my evening.
Y'all gotta go now.
Run, he's coming. Anyway, let's do some introductions so Bert can go throw some more cheese on his burgers, and then we'll get into the night shenanigans. So why don't we start
right
off with
thing
you,
to do.
Bert? Who you playing, man?
I'm playing Derek Douglas. I like pump iron for the Lord.
That's true. And these are
And I got this cool ass sword from last time that I'm keeping.
a giant fucking snake fang sword, which was very tiny when you got it, but it's big now. Yeah, and these are continuing characters. But yeah, Dan, who you playing, man?
Carl DeSanto, farmer's kid.
Great name.
Not rich yet.
Getting there. There's time.
Getting there.
Yeah.
But I got honestly a whole lot of soda from our first session still I haven't drank.
Nice.
I got radioactive fists, a sawed-off shotgun apparently. I don't remember where I found that.
Who knows?
Ninja outfit, a pocket knife, a flask, all sorts of fun stuff.
That's it.
I think I'm our highest level character in this campaign.
What level are you?
I think I'm 4.
Because I think John's also 4.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I have
Maybe.
no idea
Because
about Jeremy and Bert.
Yeah, I think a couple of us are still from the original characters. We're all up there.
Yeah.
I'm one of the original characters, but I think there's one session I played that some people missed out on.
Oh, special boy.
Son of a biscuit. Here.
But apparently not John.
Oh shit.
I am also a special boy. My
Yeah, well,
mommy
tell
told
us
me
about
so.
your special boy, John.
My special boy is Cody Johnson, who is an artsy kid who's kind of actually into like, interior design and maybe architecture. But a boy has curiosities, and now my curiosity is about this necromancy tablet that I found and read in a sewer. And I can't imagine that's going to have any kind of negative drawbacks or
None.
problems or anything.
could
It's
it?
going to go fine.
Yeah. If we weren't meant to cast magic to manipulate the dead, then George Bush would have never invented necromancy.
Can't argue with the logic of that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's it exactly. Speaking of logic, Jeremy, who are you playing?
I'm playing Peter Larker. Once upon a time, I was a shy little photographer, but I drank the holy juice of the seductive lumberjack. That soda gave me a magical beard that gives me advantage on seduction checks. I have ghost girl digits and bottle cap samurai armor.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. So something happened last time we played. Oh, you got shrunk real tiny and you went into the
Yeah.
sewers. And
It's just we're testing out that candy and we ate it wrong.
you ate it wrong. It gave very clear instructions. Eat the first one
Like we
and
do
then
everything.
the second one. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fairness, I think there was an explosion that knocked the candy out of your hands.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
An enabled plot.
Yeah.
Which totally means that explosion, not our fault.
That is
That
true.
one.
Fact.
That one.
Yeah.
That is true. It's parallel kind of storytelling. So you guys were in a story behind the grocery store in town, and then the Bad Day of Fairway adventure was happening inside the grocery
that makes
store.
sense.
So like
Yeah.
crossing the streams. Yeah, that is accurate, Joe. George Bush became a necromancer by accident when trying to become an oil alchemist.
Actually, it would be cool, like weird little oil zombies. Like you bury them in some like haunted oil drilling site.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it hard enough, a wizard who can manipulate oil, it really is. They're just a way back there necromancer.
See, wouldn't it be fun if oil is basically just like the remnants of dinosaurs? So what if, yes, you do raise the dead, you have zombies, but they're zombies with like dinosaur mentality.
Or
would be awesome.
you cast summon undead, and instead of getting actual zombies, the closest thing was like a bunch of oil in the ground, so it just oozes up. Now you just have like oozes
Yeah.
of oil.
Yeah.
That'll
Oh, and Oilosaurus Rex.
That's
Yes.
it. It's necromancy for procrastinators.
I love it.
Or
I
I was gonna
very-
resurrect that T-Rex.
Yeah.
It just took a while.
Yeah. That's it
I
exactly.
was gonna resurrect the
necromantically
zombie.
animated
Then I got high.
dinosaurs, especially T-Rex, my favorite thing in a book ever.
Yeah.
I guess I need to point this way.
Who are you pointing at?
No, other way. That way.
That way you're pointing towards me.
Jeremy.
And Jeremy's on the other. You and Jeremy are in opposite
Yeah, I know.
corners.
I always
Like
forget
that.
that the camera's,
Like
know, backwards.
There's,
And I gotta
there's
point
Dan.
to my right to point to the
There's
left.
Jeremy. There you two are. Perfect. Yeah. So the four of you, and Dirk, when he returns with food,
Doing some ninjutsu over there.
have gone. You're attending.
You ready, bud?
Yes, I am.
I was ready a long time ago. Where's my dinner?
In my butt.
Bert, you're back. With a burger?
Mm,
Oh, what is that?
Yeah.
Oh, that
Homemade
looks
Those are
more than a
some-
burger.
Are those big ass taters?
Homemade burger, homemade fries.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And you're gonna eat that in front of us?
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
All I've
I
got
think
is
that's
a
yes.
Sonic
Listen
Diet
to
Coke
the
with
mastication.
Mostly whiskey by now.
Are we like canceling our stream and just
mastication.
having a Bert Eats Burger
There-
ASMR stream?
I'll have an
What is that?
orange
Mukbang?
maybe
Is that what
later.
it's called?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Anyway, you're all going to the Renaissance Festival. You stand.
I want a turkey leg.
You're going to have that option. What's up? You raised your hand, John.
Pickle on a stick.
Pickle on a stick.
Mm.
I always go for the Scotch eggs.
Oh, man.
Mhm.
Those are good. Anyway.
I go
Standing,
for everything.
yeah, standing in front of the little courtyard in front of their large plywood castle, which is the entrance to the Renaissance Festival. You see the king and the queen standing up on the parapets. Why don't we need to know we need to know what the king's name is. So it's gonna fall to Jeremy. Jeremy, what's the name of the king?
What's the name of the king?
Yeah,
That's
you-
old King Cole.
Okay, Old King Cole. Okay, very cool. And then his queen, Carl, you Dan. What's his queen's name?
Bertha.
Queen, Old King Cole and Queen Bertha stand on top of their little castle, welcoming you all into the Renaissance Festival. You enter in, You pay your $1.50 or whatever for a ticket to enter, and then you go. There's performers wandering around. That's right, Jamie.
What I like about the Renaissance Festival is like there was so much heresy. There's going to be so many people to beat up.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the
they're heretics,
religious
yeah.
right loves to go to Renfest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've already got my bottle cap samurai armor. I'm ready for Ren
Yeah,
Fair.
no one's
It
blinking.
doesn't,
at
I don't
that.
care if it's
Yeah.
period correct or not.
Ren
Yeah,
fairs
same
are
with my
loosey
ninja
goosey on
outfit.
period correct.
I went and just got like a black hooded robe, and now I'm just walking around with that and my tablet.
Oh,
And
I've got a Benedictine robe and my huge honking Bible.
Nice.
And a sword.
That's-
Just wearing
And a
my
sword.
ninja outfit because it's very period. Also, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
there's
Oh,
lots
yeah.
of ninjas around nights, right?
So we got a
That's true.
necromancer, a priest, a ninja, and a samurai.
Ooh, can I
Yep.
have a plastic scythe?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, you can.
awesome.
Yeah, as you're wandering around, it's a good time. There's all sorts of shops. Let me see. So stream, I can't show you the artwork tonight because I just looked up my local Renaissance Festival and stole the fuck out of their map. So I don't know what the legality of it is.
Probably pretty questionable.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna share it tonight. That's what it is.
Give them a 2-minute spot. They'll be fine.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, if they'd like to, we totally cleared it with them beforehand, and
did.
they all
We did.
declined to do an ad. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I asked them and I didn't hear back from them. Probably because I was too far away when I asked them, but that doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
And so
too far away.
Well, when I
the rest
approached
of the
them,
session is like an official replicant of doing an afternoon at the Ren Fair.
that's it.
I mean, like, I looked in the direction of Kansas City and I said, "Hey, you guys got any problems with this?"
Spoilers.
And
As
I didn't
long
hear
as we
anything back.
say everything we're about to do is meant to be satire, we're fine.
Everything we're about to do is factual and true events that happened in the year 1992 at the Kansas City Renaissance Festival.
Oh boy.
I
Fight
could have
me,
been
Casey
there,
Renfest.
but
I'll joust you
but I
to death.
wasn't.
I'm not
Oh
going to
my
ride a
God.
horse. I'm going to run to do it, though, because you can't trust horses.
That's right.
Someday I want Chuck to play like a champion or a cavalier or a knight of some kind. But he's just like, I don't know, no horses.
No, it would be either a
He just-
mule or a donkey or like
Yeah.
an ox.
Just holding the lance way up.
Yeah.
Or
Ride your
be
squire
like-
into battle.
be a dwarven paladin that rides a giant honey badger,
Oh, that would be really cool.
right?
Hey, we had
And 3 midgets in a trench coat.
a halfling champion that rode around on a Saint Bernard with like
Yeah.
the rescue flask and everything.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Fuck yeah.
That's basically my character in our Pathfinder campaign
know.
that I'm working towards.
And this is Pathfinder.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, there's food, there's shops, there's performers, there's different shows going on. What would you all be interested in doing at the Renaissance Festival?
Eating,
I know the.
drinking.
Mm,
I
these are
want to
good
partake
things.
of all the contests of strengths, like the quarterstaff battle, the axe throwing. I guess I'm not allowed to do the tankard drinking unless they've got a Pepsi Cola challenge. I mean, I wouldn't mind that. Wait, they got Crystal Pepsi out now, right?
Yeah, you can
Oh
totally
yes,
get you
it'll
a Crystal
totally be
Pepsi.
Crystal Pepsi time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I could totally slam many of those down with somebody. Yeah, I'm going to look for those physical activities.
Okay.
Maybe
Nice.
Oh, if it's
joust.
drinking soda, like I'm there, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are teenagers.
I'm going. Cody is going to be looking for hot goth chicks not, for research purposes. I figured they would be the ones who know
Yeah.
a necromantic tablet best, especially.
But this is a Renaissance fin, so there'll be real goth chicks
Yeah.
with
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
yeah, obviously
armor
they
and
know
battle axes.
I'm totally
real-
not trying to, you know,
goth magic.
see if there's some magic. I
Okay.
mean, I want to see if there's magic, but not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Not in
why
the
don't we-
traditional sense.
what you got?
Yeah. Wait.
So
what?
first, Pete is gonna go find the lady who reads tarot cards and try and tell her how she's about to get lucky in love. And he's pursuing that angle, but then he sees the goth chick angle and he decides to be a wingman.
Okay.
Oh,
Here's how we're
Because,
gonna...
you know, it's mutually beneficial.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. We're going to start with some rolls. Why don't we start with Carl? You have found the Crystal Pepsi chugging booth. So
no.
go ahead and give me a body test. It's a D20 roll under. And
good.
see if you're able to successfully chug a giant stein like my water cup. What's your
No
body score?
big deal. 18.
Fuck, man. My cup's so big I have to use 2 hands. I could be president.
You could be. Or could have been, at least.
I could vomit in somebody's lap. Does that mean I could be president too?
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's
It's just a series
qualifying
of
as far as I know.
nonsensical check boxes you have to hit.
I could wear a tan suit.
There you go. There you go. You have to give away Peach Farm. Is that what it was? I don't fucking know.
Peanut Farm.
Peanut Farm.
Peanut Farm.
That's it. Anyway, you
That
chug.
peanut farm was worth a fortune.
It was worth a fortune. You, in
50
fact,
cents.
Carl, chug so much Crystal Pepsi. You win this contest. And they are going to give you some official Pirates booty, which is a small little cloth bag filled with those gold chocolate coins, like the chocolate or gold foil chocolate coins.
Nice.
So that's what you get for that. You win.
That's just a layer of more trash on top of more trash,
Yeah, yeah. I'm loading you up.
monetarily speaking.
So next up will be Cody. You're
Yeah.
looking for hot goth chicks. You're gonna be using your mind for this, trying to scour them out, find out where they're hiding.
Cool. I roll a d20, right?
D20, hit at or under your mind score.
Under. Just.
Andre, you got an 18?
I have an 18.
Goodness gracious. You find a whole flock of them hiding
Excellent.
back in like the creepy magic store. Now Pete, you're trying to seduce the fortune teller, so you gotta give me a charm test.
Okay, obviously. And thankfully, due to my amazing beard, you get to roll with advantage.
Oh shit.
Do you know what I see in your stars?
This is
Double success.
Double success, yeah. This is a fairly attractive for you older woman, maybe in her 30s.
Yeah.
Well, you've got this big old beard. She says, wait right there. And she goes and closes the curtains. And that's when you realize, like, why am I going this route when I could be helping my boy Cody find hot goth chicks? And you leave. Go ahead and you're going to give me a luck test.
Okay. If it meets, is it a success?
You want to hit at or under?
I succeed.
Okay, good. She's a little heartbroken and she tries to put a curse on you. But your beard just flexes and dispels the magic.
It just swats it
It
away.
just curls.
He hears it. Shh. I'm just building the anticipation for later.
That's great. That's great.
When I'm 18.
And Dirk, you go to the hatchet throwing contest. So this is a strength
Turkey leg
test.
in one hand,
Yeah.
Bible in the other.
How are you throwing the hatchet?
Oh, you don't want them to touch each other.
You're just throwing the
No,
turkey
I
legs.
stick the turkey leg in my mouth.
Oh, okay. And then, all right, go ahead and give me that body test. Roll D20
Body
at or under your
test.
body
All right.
score.
D20. Go. Easily.
Easily. You plant this thing, and it takes them like 2 or 3 minutes to like go over there and wedge the head of this hatchet
You gotta
out
get
of the
little-
board because it's buried so goddamn deep. And you also win What are they going to give you? They're going to give you a wooden hatchet, like a kid's mock
Nice.
hatchet. And as Carl and Dirk are kind of returning from their respective wins, we find Cody surrounded by his flock of goth chicks. With
Carl and
Pete.
Dirk realized that we won, but we also lost.
Yeah. But yeah, Pete's over there talking him up. Cody, you did
Yes.
pass your test, so go ahead and give me a D4.
2.
You managed to leave this group with 2 little strips of paper, each with its own phone number on it and a name. So why don't, Cody, why don't you give me the first name?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. Okay. And the second name?
Oh, was that Hennifer?
Let's see. Sarah. That was a very common name then.
Very much so. Ashley was also a very common name from that time period.
Yep.
I said that 'cause Ashley was walking through the room and she didn't do anything. How disappointing.
Allison was another one.
Yeah. Anyway, and it's at this time as you're all kind of admiring Cody and Pete's their own successes along with
I don't
Carl
think
and Dirk's.
I don't think anybody's admiring my success.
I mean, you're like, I got chocolate. And
Now,
that's,
if they had a dunk booth that was set up, but it was a vat of Crystal Pepsi.
Ooh.
oh wow,
I mean,
Yeah.
it's as good as water. It just flows freely, right?
It does.
The Crystal
right.
Pepsi.
You know it.
Actually, I just remember seeing the vegetable justice guy getting drunk the entire time.
And that's when you all see a
You sure it was
strange,
Crystal Pepsi he was drinking?
I don't know, a strange group walking through the crowd. People are kind of looking at them a little odd. It's 4 individuals,
Knew it.
Oh no!
I knew
one
it.
of which is, I mean, they're all wearing the same kind of uniform.
Well, one of them has to die.
The one in the middle, because he is too goddamn smug looking. Look
Yeah.
at that son of a
Well,
bitch.
the stream can't
You
see
are
it because
not
once
charming.
again,
You're not invading on my territory.
well, why don't we just, well, I want to roll this. And that is going to land on Jeremy. Jeremy, what is this group? Describe this group that you all see walking through the crowd.
These are, I'm trying to think like what would be
A nondescript way of describing
they're
these
the
4
Fuglies
characters.
because that smug looking motherfucker is Dimitri Fuglione. His dad owns a dealership and he fucking
Well,
pays
hang
for
on.
all these people's costumes.
me-
I don't know.
Let me rephrase this a little bit. You don't recognize these people.
Oh, don't
These
recognize
are
them?
strangers. I just wanted you to describe the group of individuals. Like, tell the audience what you were
Oh.
seeing in this picture.
Like
Oh,
it
'cause
looks
the
like
stream's
they
not
might know
seeing it.
someone, Scotty, who sent them down to this planet,
Yeah.
and one of them needs to die.
Yeah.
Maybe 2
Except
of them.
It's Aldi's Star Trek.
Yeah.
Oh, he just went out and said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. You see 4 individuals in Star Trek uniforms. An older man with a big beard in the red uniform. You
He's back.
see a very smug-looking son of a bitch in a blue, form-fitting outfit. You see
Also
this
needs to die.
one
Yes.
larger alien dude, kind of devilish-looking with these like horns on his forehead and this, the yellow outfit with this big bandolier.
I'm sure he's fine.
And then there's this one real hairy motherfucker in the back, just full body hair starting from the cheeks down, but up top completely bald. He's not wearing a uniform, but you can see one of the little communicator comm badges, kind of clipped
he's
like a
like
little hair
a-
clip on his fur.
It's like a weird old dog.
Yeah.
He's like the guy that had a
We-
costume from a different franchise, and everybody else in the group was like, "No, you can't be fucking Wookiee. We're doing
Yeah.
Star Trek."
Yeah.
Oh, come on, guys.
I did that for a Halloween costume once where I wanted to go as Zoidberg. We were doing Futurama themed, but I didn't get the head done or anything, so I just had claws. So I just like threw on like a Grim Reaper cloak with like a black thing, and I was like Zoidberg in a bad costume.
I love
Did
it.
you whoop?
I did. I even did some karaoke.
Perfect. And as they're walking through the crowd, like the crowd's they're giving them a little space. I mean,
Haha.
Yeah.
ouch.
Oh,
Chuck hurt himself.
As they're kind of scanning the crowd, kind of looking around. You can see the smug bastard in the blue uniform has got like a little, device. Looks like a little Star Trek communicator. And you all know Star Trek characters. You got 4 fucking Trekkies here at the Renfest, scanning around, and the 4 of them, the man in the red outfit with the big beard, the older man, he notices you all, kind of staring at them.
he notices us noticing him.
Yeah. And he comes over, and the 4 of them greet the 4 of you. Greetings, Earthlings. My name is P. Pateribus Perk. I better write that down. I'm going to forget that name.
PPP.
Verily art thou demons? As I menace them with my wooden axe.
I believe that we have entered some kind of time-space anomaly. We were supposed to be in the 20th century, but clearly we are in the 14th.
Yes, clearly.
Excuse
Clearly.
me,
Good to Renfest.
peasants. We are
Farmer.
We are looking for aliens here at your
I point at the
Festival.
person in their group that's clearly not human. I'm like, what about that one?
There's one right there.
And another one there.
Go ahead and give me a charm test.
Oh, I'll roll that too.
You both
Are
can
these
roll.
supposed to be people from TV? My parents don't let me watch television. They say it's an instrument of Satan.
I did not succeed.
I did not succeed.
Okay, you can burn a point of luck to reroll if you want. Or
Yeah,
you
why
can
not?
Let
Why
it ride,
not?
whichever way you want to go. Oh, one of you got a 2. And one of you
I
got
think
a
that was
12.
me.
Someone's
I
rolling
just don't
as
have a
Kipser.
token.
Who is
Yeah, I don't have a
Kipser?
token, so
Hang on,
that was me.
I'll fix you.
All right. Well, at least one of us succeeded.
Yep, it definitely
There
was
you go.
not me.
Gotcha.
I rolled a nat 20.
I went from a 14 to a 19, and John went from a 14 to a 20. So,
Yeah,
Again, proving that rerolls are lies.
they are.
yes.
So Dirk, you get what Carl and Cody are putting down, like trying to point out, you're an alien, but you deliver it somewhat more successfully. Like, if you're looking for aliens, clearly these 2 here are not human. And you can see this old man in the red outfit with the big beard. I'm sorry, they are costumes in celebration of your festival. They are fantasy characters.
So am I.
Okay. So, we need help finding not these 2 fantasy characters, but aliens here
What
at
do
your
they look like?
celebration. Ah, yes. I have a picture of them. Allow me to show you what they look like.
Oh, boy.
I
Yeah.
drew it myself.
Oh.
Now, let me roll.
That's so adorable.
John, this is going to be you. John, describe to the audience the picture that he hands you.
Oh,
This
so
folded up
Alien
piece of
Conan
notebook
O'Brien.
paper.
Yeah, if you, I'm pretty sure you're all familiar with the concept of the little gray aliens. But imagine them. One of them was wearing a blue suit and looks like maybe Conan O'Brien or who is the guy from CSI with the red hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other one is wearing a brown suit and what might be a badge, or maybe it's a kerchief. It's hard to say. In the pocket, wearing a fedora and has a bit of scruff on the
He
chin.
looks like he could be in like one of those zoot suit ska bands.
Yeah. He could definitely be like a 1950s gangster or something.
He's gonna throw back a bottle of beer. Yeah, it's a song.
All right.
This is.
I think I know a place.
Oh.
Apply some drinks and look for them. You can't go there yourself. You'll stick out too much. Your costumes are fine. But drinks ain't cheap. You want me to do some scouting? You gotta pay for the booze.
I'm sorry. In our world, we no longer use physical currency, but I could supply you something that I happen to have on me right now. And he just pulls out a handful of just some wadded up string. Would this suffice as payment?
I'll just reach into my pocket and presumably I'm gonna find the same thing and be like,
Give me a luck
probably not.
test. Give me a luck test.
Oh, I just spent my luck.
Of course.
I mean it, so
You made it? Yeah,
I
you
mean
pull
it.
out an equally, maybe slightly larger sized wad of pocket string. And Too Old to Twitch points out that he likes Harborough gummy bears, which are fucking disgusting and should be thrown into the sun. This episode is not sponsored by
Throw them here.
Haribo. I just can't. They're too tough. Like, I want, like, super soft and fluffy.
We all heard it. Chuck just has no jaw action. He's
That's it.
just
That's it.
no jaw action.
That's it. You ever get Australian licorice? That shit's great. Like,
I have
Oh.
some.
I
jealous.
got
I like the
remember where it
watermelon.
came from.
oh, okay.
Maybe it was I got from like Costco. They had a big bag of it and it was
Well,
just
Costco
the
is
best.
an Australian company, so that makes sense.
But they didn't
And
have it last time I
ginger
went
slices, even better.
I'm just not that big on ginger. I'd have to try them.
I have keto friendly sugar free gummy bears that I don't eat because
You don't want to poop for 8 hours straight?
Yeah. I figure it has something to do with the carnauba wax that is one of the main ingredients.
Yeah.
there. Well, just smooths your insides out.
It does,
I assume.
it does.
Yeah.
Your
Next time
turd
you,
is just like in a slip and slide. Just goes right
That's it.
through you.
that's it.
It's just like a bobsled team.
I
Just
mean,
everything.
Next
Wow.
time you get a colonoscopy, they're not going to give you that giant jug of warm
They're just-
Gatorade, warm salty Gatorade. They're going to give you just a bag of sugar-free gummy bears. Same difference.
It's fair.
Yeah. Just eat these
I
up
did,
and you'll be fine.
I did turn 45 this year, so
And you can put them in either
I'm
end, and
due.
it will work the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, forwards or backwards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What else? Yeah, they give you
All
the
right, I'll do
picture.
it for the string. That's fine.
That is
What
wonderful.
I'd
Now,
recommend though. Aliens got tricky disguises, right? Sometimes
do.
the human eye can't perceive them, but
Man,
children,
I just
They're-
tried to talk them up from the ball of string and you
the big hairy
Just
fucker
trust
in the
me.
back, he kind of like "Brah!" at you, and
you're right.
he reaches back behind his leg and breaks off. How many of you are familiar with horse chestnuts? And he breaks off his own alien chestnut off the back of his leg, and he hands it to you, Carl. And then one of the others like, he believes that will be more than sufficient for a trade for your help.
I've
It is
got an
said.
idea.
What's that?
Oh, sorry.
It is said that consuming the cluster bunkle of a Sniffleiopithecus will give you increased stamina and vigor for exactly 382 years.
We'll take them. But I would recommend the kids over at the petting zoo. Give a couple to them too, because kids see what we don't always see.
That is a wise idea. Carl, you do need to give me a body test.
I have a very mean plan.
I pass.
That's a pass? Okay, that's a good pass. High or low?
Oh, well, you have to ask me that question when
Yeah.
you know no matter what I say is wrong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
High or low?
Somebody else tell me what to say.
Hi.
All right, Dan,
All right,
roll a
that's 2
percentile.
votes for high.
I hope you get low.
I did.
You got low. So the good thing is you passed your body test. So no matter what, you're getting a positive effect for this. And if you survive the session and you level up, this may be the perk that you get to carry forward to future episodes.
the important
sessions.
thing is no matter what, I'm wrong afterwards.
So the way that this thing's, whatever the fuck I said it was, because I don't remember anymore. You consumed it. and
Watercress.
on consumption, yeah, they're water chestnut.
Horse
On-
chestnut.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On consumption, it was 50-50. Is this thing going to supercharge you and give you 2 actions for every turn in combat? Or is this thing going to have the other effect where it forces your body to produce way too much blood, which gives you a special attack that you can use in combat where you just vomit up gallons of blood on people?
I'm
I thought he was gonna get
bombing
urgent.
gallons of blood.
And that's what you got.
Yep, I figured.
It does have so it does not do damage on its own, and it works like a regular attack action. So you got to kind of balance it out because you're not going to be dealing damage, but it does have the tag blinding. So when you vomit on someone, they have to make a body test, or they're blind for D4 turns.
I love it.
I think Carl is slowly turning into like a variant of the Toxic Avenger.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's totally the trauma kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be in the middle class. I'm
imagining
gonna be
being,
like, oh, teacher,
swollen and red
I think
with
I
blood.
was just
Yeah. And it also has the tag spray. So it
Oh,
shoots
no.
out and hits anything in a 15-foot cone.
Oh God. Whoa.
Oh, this might have actually been the best outcome.
It is
So
pretty awesome.
make sure you record that. You now have a blood vomiting attack because you're infected with an alien carbuncle
And it's blinding and spray.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Doesn't do any damage, but it can blind people. A lot of people.
And probably get me out of class too.
Fuck yes. Oh, they pack them in tight too in class. Imagine how many other students you can get.
It'll just be like, and then it's just
Yeah.
gonna just like spray through my hands everywhere, and just. Gonna be
Once we
great.
separate, I'm gonna make sure to find like one of the people that work security here and tell them about the weird furry that's handing clumps of his shit to little kids.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Does the radiation affect my blood?
Well, only your hands are radioactive.
But what if I vomit through my hands?
Oh my God.
I would probably call for a luck test each
I'll
time
just
you do it.
make like a little funnel and just.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's the charge up attack, like round 1,
It's gonna be a special
vomiting
move.
all over
Oh,
your
yeah.
hands,
And then-
round 2.
Oh my gosh. This is where this night is going. So they slip off into the crowd. They've given you your task. They let you hold on to the picture. They're like, find the aliens. They're dangerous. They intend to harvest everyone's giggle bops.
I feel like we need those.
Are those like your tonsils? I hear we don't need them.
They are gone already.
I'm just gonna assume they're testicles and consider it important to keep mine.
All right. So they looked reasonably tall in the picture. So do we just like roam looking for, if they stick together, hopefully we see the combo of red hair and brown hat near each other.
Yeah.
That's a fair thing to do.
Well, they were wearing like suits. I mean, that
Yep.
should be easy to find in this mix. I mean,
You would think.
suits.
I'm gonna drop their party a "You Are Here" token on the maps to kind of track where we're at on the map. Once again, audience, you're not allowed to see it. And you all can tell me where you would like to go to look for them.
It was called a giggle something that they were getting.
They're the Trekkies said that they were there to harvest everyone's giggle bops.
We should go to the children's realm.
That's what I
The
was thinking,
children's
too.
realm. That's where the most giggles are to be had. Probably, maybe.
Okay.
Look, I'm not saying I was gonna harvest anything, but if I had to, I would clearly do the harvesting at the children's realm.
I mean, that's where you get the freshest livers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, among other things.
Yeah, so you all head over there. It is this old, like, it's kind of got this low wooden wall around it. You can see inside it's got like this big, like, metal pipe, like pirate ship thing with like, so it's this big, like, playhouse that kids can climb through, like a jungle gym. It's got a good number of slides. It's got like them old tunnels, like the concrete tunnels you can climb through underground. And it's just loaded. Yeah. Loaded with kids. Just running around, having a great time. As you approach, you kind of stop outside the wall, kind of looking into it, and you don't see any signs of these tall aliens.
No sign of the almighty tallest here.
No sign of them, no. Now, you could certainly go in and ask around to see if there's any sign of them.
Should we ask the children? We're teenagers. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
And it's the 90s.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You head on
Good.
in. How are you doing this? Play this out for me.
Like, hey kid. It just like call it over to be able to, like,
Yeah, you go.
you seen any I don't know, like aliens around?
Yeah, you call over this, shorter redhead kid, wild hair, freckles all over, just like boogers and like powdered sugar, like plastered all over their face from enjoying the day.
Just like this child immensely immediately.
Oh, I saw him! I saw him, I did!
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Where were they?
We gotta play for it.
Yeah. What do you want to play, kid?
Tag! And he slaps you hard in the chest, and he fucking runs off.
I'll go tear off and after him.
Okay, I think this is a great time for
Gotta
initiative.
throw my wooden axe at him.
This is a great time for initiative.
I need help!
Now,
How do we do initiative in this again, Chuck?
I remember this time because I just read it. Because for those of you watching who don't know, I finished the manuscript for all of Teenage Odyssey and the adventure this week. So now it's off to the editors.
Someone else's problem.
Thank
Probably
goodness.
that one. That's this guy's problem.
Well, it'll be
This guy.
Bert's problem after the fact. First, it's got to go to Adam and Kay.
Okay, all right. I was trying to point at Berta, but it took me like 30 seconds to get there.
And then after Adam and Kay are done, Marie's she's got the art coming in. I'm getting art updates every week. Hopefully by the end of the month, it'll be in Bert's hands for assembly.
That's
I'll
where
make
the
it
fine. That's where the fine polish comes in.
Reminds me, Bert, remind me, I got a question I have to ask you after the stream about it.
Right.
Okay.
Making that aluminum foil ball really shine.
Yeah. Initiative is popcorn. That's what it is. So why don't we roll a d4? And I'm going to see which one of you gets to go first, and then we'll just be in full popcorn. This is going to be Dirk.
Okay, I threw my axe at the kid.
Amazing.
So attacks, of course, do... You just roll damage. So here's the question. Do you just want to do a regular attack? Do you want to put damage on this kid, or do you want to do like a called shot to get some kind of
I'm
extra
trying to trip
effect?
him so that he can be tagged easier.
Yes, absolutely. So the thrown axe is going to deal a d4 damage.
Okay.
And you also need to make a body test to see if you're able to trip this kid.
All right. Why can't I? Where'd my sheet go? Your Renaissance Festival thing is so busy, I've lost my sheet apparently.
I don't have the sheets on the thing. If you go to the journal, the character section, and you go to Wednesday crew characters.
Yeah, I'm clicking it, but nothing's happening, so it must already be on the window. So
it could be open. I'm dropping your token onto the thing as well to help out.
Oh, that's probably what it is. Okay, there we go. Alrighty then, body check.
Yep.
It's not macroed up, right? So just
It is
roll.
not, no.
Nope.
Body check, you just roll a d4.
Oh, I missed it by one. We can use luck. What does luck do?
You can
Let you
reduce your luck by 1, and it lets you re-roll.
Okay, I will do that because I want to peg this kid.
Absolutely.
There.
Get
by
him.
a lot. By
Nice.
a lot.
Oh, yeah,
and a
that's the
d4.
And a d4 is your damage. So, yeah, you're going to trip him. I got to get my...
Just a point. That's fine. I didn't want to kill the kid.
Yeah.
Not yet, at least.
But he falls, hits his head in a rock, dies
Oh,
instantly.
my gosh.
I'd accept that.
Yeah.
It would be God's will.
That's-
God wills
Yeah.
it.
It's not your fault in
Right.
that case.
That's right.
1 point of damage.
We just start the most bizarre crusade
And he is
at the
You
Renfest.
just helped him get where God needed him
All right.
to be.
So, Bert, this is popcorn. You can pick who you want to go next.
Well, obviously, I want John's character to go up there and tag him, slap him.
I mean, he did start running.
Yeah.
So, go ahead. Why don't you give me a body test?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're dodging kids. You're trying to catch up. That's a pass.
Pass?
Right? Yeah. You easily run up to him, and you're going to be able to tag him. He's on the ground for the moment. How do you tag him?
I walk up to him and I just kind of kick him in the foot, and I'm like, tagged you back. What do you know?
Oh, that's not fair.
I don't know. You tripped, man.
Oh. Yeah, okay. So I saw the alien people with the big green heads and the black eyes. Yeah, they said they were, when I saw them, I heard them talking. They were going to head over to the Wildwood.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Said they
All
were
right.
they were going to go see a show.
Oh. Interesting. All right. Well, thanks for your help.
You're welcome. Bye. And he just runs off.
Okay.
There's a small imprint of powdered sugar and crusty boogers on the ground where he landed. But yeah, you pick up Dirk's wooden hatchet, hand it back to him.
Yeah.
So now
Great
guys?
success. I guess
Now
we
we
go
have to
where
go
the
catch the show.
snot-nosed brat told us.
That's fair. As you
We'll
are
be looking the whole way.
okay, keeping an eye open.
I'm really just waiting for an opportunity to vomit blood on someone.
Why wouldn't you?
And be on the lookout for a really lame disguise. Like they buy that one piece of kitschy gear that they've put on that ever so slightly changes their outline.
It's literally just like the Groucho Marx glasses with the nose.
No, it's
Exactly,
that
yeah.
stubble chin hair on the one. That's what it is.
That the one just one chin hair.
Yeah.
It's not
yeah.
even a real chin hair.
So you're
No.
heading across. You're
Just like mine.
taking everything in. And as you're getting next to
Carefully
like
draw mine on before every stream.
the Queen's, that's it, yeah, the Queen's Folly area as you're heading towards the Wildwood. This is the area where they give like animal rides. They've got camels, they've got elephants, they've got a few horses. And you can see just there's lines of kids being helped up by, Renaissance workers as they've got these like little platforms the kids walk up on and they get put on the camel. And as you're all walking along, you see this overly enthusiastic kid in a cowboy hat and his mother with that haircut. She's standing off to the side and she is just yelling at the poor worker who's leading her child, the camel that her child is on. He wants to go faster. He wants to go faster. You need to let him go faster.
Sounds like she needs a didgeridoo solo.
Yeah. Don't question it, John. We all know what it means.
Okay, sure.
And you see this poor worker.
I was just thinking of some obnoxious sound that you could make to drown her out.
And it's like didgeridoo solo.
And it sounds very fitting for this setting, right?
Listen,
It sounds like something.
any
also
didgeridoo
possibly
being played
inappropriate.
is a didgeridoo solo. It's just how the instrument works. They stand out.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and they had them all the time in ancient times. Yeah, the court jester and the didgeridooer.
Yeah.
Fact.
As this poor worker is finally fed up, he turns and he yells at the mom, "You want your kid to go fast? Fine!" And he just slaps the camel on the ass. And the camel just takes off, leaps over the fence, and is just barreling kind of down the road in the direction of you, not aiming at you all, but if you all stand to the side, it will blow right past you. Is there anything you want to do with this, or just get out of the way?
I feel like this is a little too soon to vomit, but it could be traumatizing for the child.
Does the kid look like he's having fun, or is he terrified?
Well, give me a mind test.
I mean, we can turn one into the other at least, but I don't know about the other way.
Oh.
He's having a blast. He's really enjoying himself. As the rest of you kind of see, this kid looks absolutely terrified.
It's not a good time for vomit then.
You can just step aside and let him run by.
I do. Because he looks like he's having the time of
He's
his
having
life.
a great time.
Nah, man, you gotta like find something nearby to like hop off of and try and hop up onto the horse with them.
The camel and make a body test.
Okay.
Yeah.
Body test. Got that. Sorry, I always do charm. I never do body tests. Oh, I thought it was actually pretty good.
Nice.
Let's give it a go. Gotta get 15 or under.
You hit
Just
a 15.
barely.
You run and you leap up off of a nearby trash can, forcing yourself through the air. You splay your beard out to kind of act as an airfoil. As you manage to land directly on the second of the camel's humps, right behind the kid. So now you all watch as Pete does this Spider-Man jump and lands on the camel.
As Pete does that, I'm gonna take my plastic scythe and just poke the kid and try to just knock him off the camel.
Give me a body test.
He is Peter Larker.
He is Peter
school
Larker.
photographer.
Yeah. Oh shit! It's all coming together.
That's a pass.
You easily just as you and this kid just goes sprawling out into the dirt. He is crying. Give me a luck test, Cody.
Sure.
Oh, a 1. That's great. Yeah, you pass. Luckily, the mother with the haircut doesn't see that you poked the kid off. And so she is now yelling at the worker because her child was injured. She's not tending to the child.
Of course not. Why would you?
She is yelling at the employee about her kid falling off a camel.
Jeez.
Completely
Plenty of dirt for him to rub on it. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. But yeah. So anyone else doing anything? Because now it's just Pete on a camel. Oh, all right, Pete, what are you going to do, man?
I mean, maybe I'll just approach the angry lady just in case there's an opportunity to resolve this situation in an unexpected manner that we all expect.
Chuck, I'd just like to point out the cat has
maybe she bumps into me coincidentally, throwing her fist around. I'm just
has asked a very important question in chat. If there's any...
Yeah. No, Old Farmer Jenkins is not in this. This is a Renaissance fair, and in the Renaissance, pumpkins and tomatoes were illegal.
Is there a Jenkins pumpkin pie place?
No, there's no questionably salty pumpkin or pumpkin pies at the Renaissance Festival. I'm really happy that is a question that came up, though, Kat. In our Pathfinder game, I created an old farmer who has a pumpkin fetish, very specifically because I am trying to separate myself from the feet, because that started with an NPC, an old man who had a foot fetish, who liked to say you put the feet together like that and then you fuck them.
That's been years.
Fucking years. So I'm like, we need to branch out.
It's time to have 2 fetishes instead of just one, right?
So now, Old Man Jenkins, he's got a pumpkin patch, and each one of those pumpkins has a hole.
So you're vomiting blood all over?
Well, Carl is planning on vomiting blood all over the mother.
Given an opportunity where she just glances against me, I could just...
Give me a charm test.
I love it.
From me?
Yes, from you.
Oh. You know that I don't have any of that, right?
Sure you do.
Do you want to spend a luck point?
You know, why not?
Okay.
Because I could use this on something useful, or I could use it on something fun.
Yes.
And that's what I choose.
You need to vomit on Proto Karen.
That's a success.
Yes.
You act like you're just walking by nonchalantly, and she's just gesticulating, throwing arms, yelling at this employee, and you manage to time it just right, and you make it look like she just slapped you hard, like right in the face. You go falling backwards, you hit the ground, and as you hit the ground, you activate your new ability. And there's just a fucking fountain of blood just whoosh up out of your face. Everyone in a 15-foot circle from where you're at is now being rained on. It's raining blood, which, is that a Slayer song?
Probably.
It's a different song.
If it isn't, it should be retroactively.
I'm just impressed that it's a radial effect, not a cone. It's radial.
When he's standing up facing something, it is a cone. When he's on his back pointing at the sky, it becomes a radial effect.
I'm so glad I rode the camel away from you guys now.
So now the employee, the mother, several people standing by are now freaking out because it looks like this angry mother just killed you, Carl. And we'll resolve that in just a second, because Pete's still on a goddamn camel, charging through to get another beer.
Yes, I'm responsible.
All right, and I'm on the back half, no less. So I'm not really in any way in a spot where I can control the camel.
You are it's got the 2 humps. You're on the back hump. Now you could move yourself forward.
I could, or just being the stupid kid I am, I know that the aliens came here to get a show. So I think the thing to do is to grab the camel's tail, yank that fucker up as hard as I can to try and get a reaction out of it, and just make a big show to try and get eyes on this direction between the blood and the camel, and basically try to draw them to us out of curiosity.
That sounds an awful lot like a charm test.
Okay. It's probably not seduction unless the camel's into it.
It is. No, the camel is not. It is not a seduction test.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Very good. You pull hard on the camel's tail. It fucking makes whatever noise a camel makes. Chat, go ahead and type out what kind of noise a camel makes.
Yank on its tail.
It rears up. It starts kicking around like it's some dude's walking by with like 4 pitchers of beer, and it kicks it so there's beer flying everywhere. There's a camel rearing back. You manage to, as you're pulling, you leap off the back of the camel. You see Carl over there a little ways, just still spraying blood up into the air. And it is one hell of a show. There is a strong crowd gathering around watching this all unfold. As Renfair security comes up, puts the blood-soaked mother in Renfair branded handcuffs.
Yes.
And hauls her off.
Oh.
As the employee who was initially working with the camel walks up to the poor kid on the ground, helps him up, brushes him off. Well, buddy, your mom, she's done been arrested. So this is your new home now. Welcome to the Renaissance Festival. We'll show you where your room is here in a little while. You just stick close to me, muted. Okay? What'd you say?
I was muted. It's like, welcome to the Renaissance family.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, that is actually very fun fact. That's how most Renaissance festivals get new employees. They wait until the parents at the Ren Fair either get arrested or die of accidents, and then the kid just becomes a ward of the Ren Fair.
And that's why the alcohol is so cheap at Ren Fairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they take them to the gallows, and they make new employees.
Makes sense.
It's one way to do it. Yeah.
Circuses operate the same way. It's fine.
It is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the bear got to get fed somehow.
Yeah. That's very true. So yeah, as the crowd slowly breaks apart, you all are scanning, looking for some kind of sign. Why don't each of you go ahead and make me a mind test?
Oh no.
That's good. Stat.
I just want to make a note that you should not have specifically told me that this was a roll under game before I started playing.
Should have kept it a secret.
Kept it a secret from me because it's been a second since I played and I might have had a chance, but now I don't. And we all rolled as John, apparently.
Yep.
That's exciting.
Not me.
Well,
as much as I'd really like to claim the 3, I know the 16 was mine because it was the colored dice I rolled.
I'm pretty sure I got a 10, which is fine. Literally all of those rolls will make it. So.
I think I got
3 for me.
I'd like you to attribute the 3 to all of us.
Yeah, not happening. Dan, did your 16 pass?
No, absolutely not.
So this falls to Dirk and Cody. As you're looking around, you can see somewhere at the far edge of the crowd, kind of across the field of the Queen's Folly, you can see just this glint of this neon green way in the back of the crowd. And as the crowd kind of disperses, you lose sight of it. But you can tell that it was kind of heading towards, we'll call that southwest. And knowing your Ren Fair layout, you think that they're heading for the Yorkshire Wharf. And the Yorkshire Wharf is known for one show in particular. What do they call that show? Good God, Dan. What do they call that show?
The show.
Hang on a second, because it's got a show, and I want to make sure I say the right thing. I don't know. Well, essentially, it's the wash winches is what they call it, and it's just a big stage with a bunch of lightly clad winches and white skiffs, essentially doing a comedy routine while very messily washing laundry. So it's kind of a risque kind of show.
Risque is my maiden name.
And that's where they're heading. So what do you all want to do?
I would like to watch the show.
Yeah.
Oh, my parents wouldn't approve of that. I think I'm gonna have to stay out here and wait, guys.
Okay.
Well, but think of the harm those aliens could do.
Okay.
Twisted his arm.
Wow. Well, twisted it there.
And yeah, as you all head down to Yorkshire Wharf, it's a little area 387 there. It's that big area down there. And you see that there is just this huge stage, and it is just 5 or 6, exactly like I said it, big wash tubs, lots of laundry, and these women in these like very thin white outfits, soaking wet. It is very inappropriate looking, and there is a number of tip jars surrounding the stage as they are just washing clothes and doing a comedy routine.
Is the comedy good?
High or low, John?
Hi.
Let me roll it.
Worked out so far.
It's bad. It's real bad. The jokes are terrible.
How was
Like-
the show?
Great. As you're all watching this, very carefully looking for these aliens, not paying attention to the show, I do need each of you to make a mind test.
Gosh. That one roll that I can't do so good.
That is definitely my worst.
I
as well.
rolled real good.
Yeah, I made it again. A 2.
I made it. Huh.
Oh
Wow,
my
we
gosh,
had
how
a
did
7,
this
a
happen?
5, a 2, and a 5. Did everyone pass?
Yeah. We were inspired.
Well, we were inspired by the show.
Well, and I think what really sets it off there is they see Carl covered now head to toe in blood.
Yeah.
And they
Hey, lady.
grab Carl and they just, oh shit.
Oh my.
Why don't we
Thank you,
treat
Griffin.
that as everyone go ahead and increase your luck by 1.
Mm.
And we're gonna go and throw
Oh,
the
good.
remaining at a banked reroll. So there's
Nice.
one
That,
reroll.
that makes up some of my very well spent luck.
They grab you, Carl, out of the audience, and they just yoink you up onto stage. And you're feeling emotions, maybe new to Carl, as they are just scrubbing you down head to toe, and they're singing and laughing about it. Now, Carl, as you're going up, you panic for a second, and you just reach out and you grab a hold of Dirk, Pete, and Cody, and all 4 of you get yanked up on stage, and you're all being scrubbed. And as
It's
you're
filthy and clean at the same time.
That's true.
and as you're being scrubbed, and it takes you a moment to pay attention to something outside of your immediate 5-foot vicinity, and you see kind of
Spankles
in the
delivers.
back, loitering around. And I'm going to roll a die. This is John. John, would you please describe this picture to the audience?
It kind of looks like alien Thanksgiving. No, there are let's see, 6 green aliens with the big eyes. They all but one of them are wearing like chainmail coifs. Like several of them are in robes. One of them is wearing a pointy hat and maybe a robe, so maybe a wizard or something. And there's a human lady offering it what looks like maybe cucumbers or something to him.
Yeah, you can see them back there. Yeah.
An alien wizard, a couple alien Kniggets, and an alien priest.
Yep.
Yeah, you see him back there conversing with like a merchant, just like one of the booths, buying some food. Seem to be enjoying the Ren Fair. And as you're all standing up there watching, you see the group of Trekkies lurking, sneaking through. They've got their eyes on them as well. Doing that like old school, like cartoon skulk. Exactly, Dan. Moving towards the aliens. What do you all do?
Man, I know what we should do. I know what the mission calls for. But I also
Vomiting
know that
on
there's
them?
a hot lady like sudsing me up. Just gonna lock eyes and say, "How you doing?"
You know, they
just-
don't seem to be doing anything bad to anyone just yet.
Right.
I mean, we don't know. They could be Mirror Universe crew over there and up to nefarious deeds trying to harm innocent aliens.
Exactly. So you should go check that out, and I will flirt with these ladies to maintain the illusion of the show.
Yeah,
I think that's a great idea. You can have the cleaning ladies, and I'll take the what do they call it, the Wiccan ladies.
I know you
earlier.
like them.
Yeah. So yeah, Pete, I do want a charm test,
Okay.
and this is exactly what your beard is for.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my.
Do, 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 do.
Chuck, are these pictures going to be up on the Discord later?
Yes.
All right, that's a success.
They may or may not be, depending on. Wink.
On exactly.
If only we had like an editor to put in like a soundboard sound of like a car crashing or some glass breaking while I did that.
Exactly. Yeah, actually, if you go to our Discord right now and check the DOK episode, or I guess just episode discussions.
Amazing. There it is.
Yeah, these pictures are in the Discord.
I love it.
Jeremy,
Success.
a 9 and a 15. That is a success. As you put your line out there, you give a wink, you kind of whip your wet beard back and forth. The washing
Doing
wench
a shampoo commercial.
has a reaction you don't really expect. She says something to you that your teenage mind doesn't really comprehend. She says, "You gotta go. It's wet enough up here already," and she pushes you off the stage.
Your car warranty has expired.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. As Cody, you are already down off the stage. You are moving towards these two groups. The rest of you get pushed off the stage now because Pete was too effective
Hey!
derailing the show. But Carl, at this point, you're clean-ish.
He's practically the show.
You're all absolutely soaked now, and as you're walking through, just you know this dust is going to cake on you. And by the time you're done, you're going to be covered in mud. You know it.
Don't worry, I got a fix for this. Temporarily.
More vomit.
Anyway, Cody, you're leading the way as you see the fucking Trekkies sneaking towards the aliens.
By that I mean, like, I got a fix for getting out of this. Like, we just find a quiet place and I just vomit on all us. Be like, they got us.
I'm gonna head towards the aliens, the green ones,
Okay.
and just like
So the
Oh, hollow.
okay, I was going to say the rest of you, I presume, are following. You're a little ways behind. You see Cody moving towards the group of aliens. So Carl, Dirk, and Pete. Dirk, you're also moving towards the aliens. So Carl and Pete, are you moving towards the aliens or the Trekkies?
Maybe I'll find the middle ground, because that's actually the thing I do in real life, because I always trail behind people.
Okay, so you kind of...
I'm gonna take the Trekkies from behind.
As you do. Okay.
I say, like...
So we're just going to say this. Carl, you're kind of moving in between the two, so that way you can kind of go whichever direction you need to. Dirk and Cody, you're going right for the aliens. Pete, you're getting yourself set up to ambush the Trekkies. That will be a body test for that sneak.
Okay. Do this. Go.
Do you want to use that
Or I could roll
reroll?
a nat 20. That's good in this system,
It
right?
is
Fine.
not.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Yeah, do you want to use the reroll, the audience bonus? Or do you want to let
I don't know,
that
I feel
20
like
ride?
I kind of want to let the crit fail ride.
Take it. No. Take it. Take them
You
from
want me to take
behind.
the
More
reroll? I'll
success.
take
No,
the reroll for you.
I think you should let it ride.
No.
I want to let it ride. I halfway
All right,
like that.
all right.
I feel like Pete is possibly in some ways the worst person to sneak because he always wants attention.
I just feel like someone else should take a reroll other than me.
Nope, that's got to be
I think
you.
he keeps looking back up at the stage.
I feel
Like
bad
the
because everyone's
lady-
like, Dan
Yeah,
needs this.
one of your future ex-wives is up on that stage, Pete. We just know it.
Yeah, it hits him. No, I know what it is. It's like that 2 minutes later, he finally gets the comment. Holy shit!
That's it exactly. As Cody and Dirk, you two finally meet up with this group of aliens, and they're all sitting there talking amongst themselves in regular, everyday English, talking about the food they ate, the shows that they saw, enjoying
Hey
themselves.
there, folks, peoples. There's some Star Trek nerds that think that you're aliens, and I don't really care if you are or not. My life has been weird, but they're trying
They
to sneak
cut
up
you
on you.
off
Oh, hey,
as one of them turns towards you, puts up the sign,
okay.
and says, "Nanu, nanu."
Nanu.
I think he just cursed you, man.
Oh no, I just
I grip
really
my
like the
Bible
show.
tighter.
Mork and Mindy.
Thank
Come
you.
on.
Yeah, Mork and Mindy,
My
man.
parents don't let me watch television. I keep telling you this.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we
God,
saw
you
them
are gonna have
Trekkies
so many problems
earlier.
later on.
Like, we thought it would be really fun to show up all sci-fi for the Renfest, and they did too. And I think they're just jealous.
Yeah.
As he kind of he partially lifts his mask up so like he can take a bite out of like a turkey leg, and then puts the mask back down.
That's a heck of a lot better than what they were feeding people.
Okay, but yeah, kid. No, it's fine, kid. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Hey,
yeah.
do you get any friends that are like wearing like dressed like one's dressed like a 1950s detective or something, wearing a fedora?
Oh, yeah. No, that was Carl over here.
Oh,
And Carl, he pulls a backpack off, and it's one of the like the tall one in the back, and he rummages through, and he puts on this wig, and he's like, oh, it was for like a little comedy bit. We were trying to see if they would treat it like an open mic thing. And we were gonna do like Conan O'Brien, the alien, like in the year 2000 kind of thing.
oh yeah. I love that bit.
I don't know any of these words you are talking about.
It's all good, Dirk. They're just people, human people.
Carl, go and give me a mind test.
Carl.
Carl, that's Dan.
I got distracted finding a clip to post on Discord because
Oh,
it was
okay.
important.
Give me a mind test, Dan.
Oh no, why do you keep making me roll that?
Because you moved into a position that's good to see everything.
I actually met my score.
And as
All
you're
right.
kind of in the middle, looking towards the left, looking towards the right, you're looking towards the left where the aliens are, and you can see Dirk and Cody talking to them. Cody seems relaxed. Dirk seems a little on edge. You can actually see one of these aliens lift up the mask, and it's just a mask, and he takes a bite of a turkey leg and he pulls the mask down. You look back at the Trekkies and you see that son of a bitch in the blue outfit who's got that smug look in his face. Like they're all the Trekkies are stalking. They're low, they're sneaking, they're moving, and that son of a bitch in the blue smock pulls out a fucking gun.
I really don't like him. Do you know, I remember a thing about Trekkies, is that Trekkies who are in red usually die, right?
It depends on what series. In the original series...
What if they're all in red?
I love it. I love it. Now, sadly, Pete...
Okay.
We'll let you... I know what you're going to do, and we're going to let you do it, because this dude, right. You see him pull out just a fucking gat. And Pete, you're behind them, you don't see it, and you trip over like a wooden sword or something like that, and you trip and you stumble and you startle these Trekkies in front of you. And as you startle them, all of you hear the pop as he accidentally discharges the weapon. And now I think it's time for initiative, as a group of Trekkies with a gun is moving to kill a bunch of people in alien outfits. And Carl, you are starting this.
Okay, all right. It's my time for my special move.
Yeah.
Focus fire.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can move
as
up.
I dramatically pretend to trip and fall and hurt myself and go across the Trekkies.
All right. So, yeah.
And only the Trekkies.
Okay.
Or at least as close as I can get.
So first thing, so it's spray, so it's a 15-foot cone. If you are trying
that's what my hands are for.
Limit this. Oh, I do want a body test.
Oh, you'll regret giving me this.
I believe you.
That's a pass.
Okay. You are able to. We're treating this like a called shot. You manage to configure your hands in such a way that it confines the spray to only hit these 4 Trekkies. Now, there are 4 Trekkies, and this is a blinding attack, so they each need to make a body test. That's the wrong section. Okay. And there are 4 of them. All right, so the first die is going to be the guy in the yellow. Second is the hairy guy. Third is the blue. Third is the blue. Fourth is the red. So it's all
matters.
Above the board.
Radioactive hands.
My target number is a 7.
Oh, you passed a lot of those.
The yellow guy in the yellow outfit with the bandolier, he is completely and totally blinded for the next 1 turn. So he's going to lose his next turn. But they are all absolutely coated in blood, and only they are coated in blood. So Dan, that was your turn.
That's fine. I'm happy with that, because now they're all red shirts.
Oh shit. You have set them up for so much pain. Carl, who's going next?
Well, Jeremy's right there, right?
Pete is right behind them.
With Pete? Yeah, obviously It's got to be Pete's turn, who just conveniently avoided the spray from being down on the ground.
Yeah.
For a moment.
I just tripped over a wooden sword. Yeah. I think clearly the thing to do is to pick up the wooden sword and do like a disarming fencing maneuver to knock that gun out of the smug bastard's hand.
Sure. Absolutely. So, wooden sword, one-handed melee, so it's going to deal a d6 damage, and this is going to be a called shot. So you'll have to give me a body test to see if you do manage to disarm him.
Okay, giving it a try. Need a 15 or less. And did it roll? I don't think it rolled. Let's try that again.
I do not see your roll. You may need to refresh.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, sometimes you got to refresh the page.
Yeah.
Your roll's too spicy.
Mm-hmm.
It is too spicy. Slowly. Surely reloading. Here we go. It's coming. Okay, success.
That's a success. So roll me a d6.
Oh, yeah, D6.
5 damage. That's very good. I gotta do math, so that is now that and that. And the gun is on the ground. Pete,
Okay.
me, Bert, or John?
Or repeat.
I don't think that's how
Let's
that
have
works.
Bert go. I want to see what our Holy Avenger does.
All right, Dirk, you looked, you saw the commotion, you saw these Trekkies had a gun, they shot. Carl vomited blood all over them. Pete had a wooden sword and disarmed the Trekkie with a gun.
What are we near?
Right now, you are near. It is a bunch of shops, and actually, I do have a stall layout. Let's see. So we are next to the 370s and 380s. Let's see what's over there. Come on now. Oh my gosh. This is kind of the... Okay. So this is definitely the more kind of adult area of the Renfest. So you see that there is glassware for smoking. You can see that there are actual knives and stuff, like people who blacksmith at home come to sell this stuff here. You can see like a drug paraphernalia. What else are we seeing over there? You can see more risque outfits for sale.
Very effective chainmail
Is there
for
like
ladies.
is there like a small hammer?
Give me a luck test. So it's a D6 at or under your luck score.
Yes.
There's a small like
Pick up a small hammer. Probably like a little like
Like a tin
wall
hammer?
mounted war hammer, but
Oh,
not
okay,
like
that kind of
real.
thing,
It's
yeah.
like a replica.
Yeah.
I grab one and I throw it and hurl it at the guy that had the laser.
Oh no, not a laser. Not a laser.
Oh,
It's just
pistol.
a regular like
A regular
Smith
pistol.
and Wesson
Yes. Okay.
handgun. This is a ranged attack, so you're going to get to deal your damage anyway. It is a one-handed ranged because you're throwing it with one hand. It is going to deal a D4. Are you wanting to deal anything additional or just damage?
Well, I'm kind of wanting to stun him. I'm trying
Okay.
to like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So you got to give me a body test.
Body test. Okay. D20 coming at you. Oh,
That's a
yeah.
I'll tell you what. Go ahead and roll me a D4.
3.
Fucking Christ. You stun him for 3 turns. And go ahead and roll me a D4.
4.
Very nice. All right. Yeah, that is a... It's on the wrong one. Okay. That is a great hit. Isn't down enough to do injuries, but he is also stunned for 3 turns. That's a great turn. So, John or me?
You, because they get 2 turns otherwise, right? Is that the way
That
you
is
do
accurate.
popcorn in
That
this?
is accurate. Yeah. So, one of them is blind. He's not going to do anything on this turn. The furry guy is going to yell in rage and charge at the aliens. And this is going to be an unarmed melee attack. He runs up and he collides with the first of this group of aliens. And it's just going to do 1 point of damage. His center's off a little bit. It doesn't do a whole lot. The old man, it turns out he's an old man. He's on the ground. He is yelling about his hip a little bit, but you also all see him kind of scrambling in the dirt for the gun. I am going to roll a body test to see if he's able to grab that gun. He does. Now the old man on the ground yelling about his hip has a pistol in hand. And the dude in blue, that smug son of a bitch, is stunned for 2 more rounds. And now it's John's turn. And John, you get 2 turns in a row.
All right, so I'm gonna yell for at the people dressed as aliens. I'm like, take off your fucking masks and get in the building. Get out of here. And then I want to wallop. I'm gonna pull out my hammer and
Okay.
and wallop this Wookiee wannabe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, you yell at them, you tell them to run. We don't need a test for that because they realize they should be run because there's a group of weirdos trying to shoot them. You run over to the Wookiee wannabe. You've got your hammer. Go ahead, roll your damage. Are you trying to do anything special with the attack or just damage?
I'd like to try to like knock him over, like topple him over. Maybe he'll land on the old man with the gun.
Okay, so knocking him over, that is a body test.
Hit.
Oh, you do not
Of
manage
course.
to knock him over
You-
unless you want to use the team reroll we have or one of your luck points.
I'll use a luck point.
Okay. Oh, one rule I always forget to remind you all on, and this is my fault, so I'm going to remind you now. Once per attack, you can expend a point of luck to make your damage die explode.
Oh, that's
So
right.
the damage die goes to max, and then you get to roll another one. So, go ahead, you burn a reroll. Why is the burp and fart on me? God, Cat, you got me with both of
Those
them.
are well placed.
Yeah.
Oh, now I have to reload.
Oh, no.
It's an auto success then, right?
Al Gore's internet should do better.
What's he even doing these days? Obviously, our internet's not working well.
Oh, when you rely on a
Are you
system.
kidding me?
No.
What?
Do you want to spend another point of luck? Now, this is just the body test. You don't knock
yeah.
him over, but you still get to do your damage.
Yeah, I'll just do the damage.
Okay. 4 damage.
I'll take it.
All right. John, it's your turn.
All right. Since it's my turn.
Gonna repeat.
Yeah. No one's
Okay.
dead yet, so there's
Yeah.
no need for the tablet.
Okay. Oh, I like it. Yeah, body test if you're gonna try and knock him over again.
All right. That is a success.
That's a pass. Yeah. Okay. Luck test.
luck test.
You're knocking him over. That is not a problem. You said knock him onto the old man. That's a fucking pass. You knock him over and you knock him onto the old man. First things first, you're going to give me a d6 for your hammer damage.
Hammer time.
2 damage. Unless you want to spend a point of luck to make that explode.
I'll spend a point of luck.
Okay. So that
Point of
becomes a 6. Roll me another d6. Okay. 8 damage.
I'll take it.
All right. Roll me a d4. 1
One.
damage on the captain. Okay. That's your turn, John. Who's going next? Me, Dan, Bert, Jeremy?
Carl looks like he's eager to do something.
Carl, it's your turn, man.
I got a dumb idea.
I like
That's all
it.
I
I
got.
love it.
I like it.
I got a bag full of small chocolate coins, so I was gonna scatter them under the bed. He stole my money! Get him!
This is going to be a charm test?
Yeah, I'm bad at that, but it
Yeah.
just sounds funny.
Okay. So you use your action to
It's
scatter.
like he knocked my rings out of me.
Oh. Okay. Sonic,
Oh,
you better go
Sonic.
fast and get you a chili dog.
That's right. Oh, boo. I'm gonna spend the luck on it because who cares?
Okay.
Pass.
Pass. You throw
Nice.
your chocolate coins on the ground around the old man and you yell, This old man with a gun stole my money. Okay. Okay, I will work that in. That is going to be a thing that happens. So, Carl, who's next? Me, Dirk, or Pete?
Gosh, I'm hesitant to give the turnover to you, but maybe right at the second it would make sense.
Fair.
Okay, cool. The wharf-looking motherfucker, it's his turn. He is no longer blinded. So, Cody, you told the aliens to run, and they are running. The wharf-looking dude looks around, eyes on you, Carl. You're a fucking alien, too. Normal people don't spray blood like that. As he pulls
He's
out...
wrong.
a
I just
fucking
drink funny
switchblade.
sodas.
Oh, is that what it is? Too much code red. He pulls out a switchblade and he runs up and he stabs you.
No,
Oh,
he
wow.
doesn't do that.
That's 5 damage. So that comes out of your
so full
HP
time
first.
fine.
People
It
with
doesn't.
knives.
What's your damage reduction? Do you have damage
nothing.
reduction? Okay.
I
5
don't.
damage.
I just have 6 HP.
Oh, God. That's rough. The furry bastard who has now been
I have a ninja outfit. There's no damage reduction.
beaten,
There's-
hammered. He stands up and he looks around. Cody, you and Dirk, what did you do? You threw a hammer at him, and
Yeah, he
Cody.
was out for 3 rounds. Come on.
No, this is the blue shirt guy. Or no,
Oh,
did you
okay.
do it to the furry guy?
The
I don't
real
remember.
rude guy.
I did it to the guy that had the gun, whoever that,
That
one
was the blue shirt guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy, so you did not hit him with a hammer, and Cody, you did hit the furry guy with the hammer.
I did. I knocked him over.
You did knock him over. John, go ahead and roll me a d4.
Which one of them was stunned from vomit? Well, 2 of them were technically. but-
The one of them is unstunned from vomit. That was the
Unstunned, okay.
guy who just stabbed you.
that guy. How dare he?
Yeah. So, Cody,
Yes.
he reaches and he sees that there is an old man teetering by, trying to investigate who is stealing whose money. And he grabs the walking cane out from under this old man and he uses it as a 2-handed weapon.
Perfect.
And he just fucking wallops you over the head, Cody.
Not the chaos that
7
I intended,
damage.
but it is the chaos
Do
that
you
I
still have
intended.
hit points left?
I do actually.
Okay, good. All right.
Yes, so much
Blue
hit
shirt
points.
with the gun. He loses his turn. And finally, old man with the gun. Oh, how do I want to do? He's old man with the gun. He's been accused of thievery. He has,
He has
been.
a furry guy on top of him.
He has that guy on top. Oh, he did knock the furry guy on top of him. Shit. It's fine. I've already rolled that. So, John, you're keeping that. The old man with the gun, is not able to get up. So he is going to try and shoot someone. So, here's what I'm going to do. First things first, I'm going to roll a luck test. This guy has a luck of 2. If he passes, it will be one of the 4 of you. I roll a 4. He starts flailing the gun around and he shoots just some random person in the crowd.
Oh, God.
And as Carl, you passed your test with the gold coins, all of a sudden a small group of washing winches charge in and tackle the old man and rip the gun out of his hand. The gun is out of
Yes.
play right now.
Amazing.
And that's the end of my turn. So if I remember correctly, Dirk, you're the only one who hasn't gone.
Yeah. Okay. So the one that
Oh,
stabbed.
has Pete gone?
No, Pete hasn't
I'll
gone.
go.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna
I
pick.
set you right in the middle of our turns.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going with Bert.
Okay. The one that stabbed Daniel's character, is he pretty close to me?
He is. Yeah.
Despite never watched a movie before, I pull out my sword and say, "That's not a knife. This is a knife."
Nice. You charge in with your poison sword.
Yes.
Now,
Well, that was just a documentary that you watched about Australia.
Oh,
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Documentary.
Yeah, that was real life.
Okay,
All right, so the snake sword does D6, and each round after body or another D4 damage.
yeah,
They have to
so
make a
yeah,
body
you
check.
deal
Yeah.
D4
Nice.
or D6 right now,
Mhm.
and then each of their turns. This is the you said
Ooh.
against the which guy was this against?
The guy that stabbed Daniel's
Okay.
character.
All right, I got it. So that's the wharf looking motherfucker. He
Yeah,
takes
so
2
you can
damage. Do you
You
want
can
to
spend luck to make that.
a 6,
To
and
make
then
that
you
a
get to
6?
roll another D6.
I do that because
Okay.
he stabbed my buddy. I mean,
Yeah.
he stabbed my buddy.
So we're at 6
So that
damage.
makes that a 6,
Mhm.
and then another D6.
8
A 2.
damage.
So 8 damage and a D4 each round.
That is correct.
And you had like some sort of zeal thing too, right? Like once per combat ability.
Oh, I forgot about that. I didn't write it down. Crap, I
Okay.
did.
And sadly, I don't remember it.
It was
I'll
once
go
per
back and
combat
listen
he
later.
could make a second attack.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You gonna
Is
use
this
it?
guy still up?
He's still up. Yeah,
Yeah. I'm gonna hit him again.
absolutely.
So I just roll the damage.
Another D6.
All right. So put another D6 on top of that. A 4. There
4
we go.
damage. Okay.
Oh yeah.
12 damage.
All right. Very cool. And that does kick us down to Pete. Pete, what are you gonna do?
I mean, it looks like he's got the stabber covered, and I really want to build on this rapport with the washwomen.
Mhm.
You know, got to set up plans for later in the
I
evening.
mean, I'm setting you up here.
Yeah, you're setting me up, and I've got like an actual axe, but I don't really want to like chop this dude with an axe amidst all these nice ladies. So I'll continue to just use the wooden sword.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And which dude is this against?
The old dude, like
Okay.
they've helped pin him down.
Yeah.
Or is
Absolutely.
he like totally out of commission? Or
He is not out of commission. The gun is out of commission.
okay,
He is
Good.
not out of commission. So that is a D6 for your wooden sword.
excellent. And for what it's worth, I want to make sure he was complaining about his hip earlier.
Are you going
I
for
want to
the
make
hip?
sure I get a good strike right in that hip, so he can't even stay standing.
Okay. So I'll tell you what. You're gonna give me that body test first, and if it's pass, since you're hitting a weak point, I'm gonna let you upgrade that damage by a die. You're gonna take that D6 to a D8.
And a success.
All right. So you got a D8 now.
I'm gonna roll that D8.
That's a
I'm
1.
gonna spend a point of luck to turn that into an 8 instead.
Yep. So that's an 8,
Yeah.
and you get to roll another D8. That's good.
Okay.
That's 13 damage. And
13. Just destroy this old man's hip.
yeah. So give me just a second here. He's got a luck of 2. So Jeremy, go ahead and roll me 2d6.
Okay. 1, 2.
All right,
2.
that is a 2 on the injury table. It's just fine. He is in his body score now. But the injury, he rolled low enough that no effect.
Okay.
So, Pete, it's your turn again.
Oh,
Because you
well,
went last, so you get to go first.
you
get
know,
to repeat
I
and then
believe in
repeat.
symmetry. Let's hit the other hip too.
Okay.
Let's make
okay.
sure that he's
crush
just
pelvis.
ruined.
So this hip isn't like a weak point, so it's just the regular D6 damage.
I should just hit the weak point. I know that I should, but
But
it
it's fine.
feels
You gotta
more
balance it
poetic
out.
to like try and maybe give him
Yeah.
a second broken
Bad
hip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
And
don't
it's a
even need
success.
to roll. If you're just doing a
Oh, I was
regular
doing
attack.
caught shot just to say
Oh,
that's where
to
I
the
hit
hip.
him.
Okay, that's fine. D6
It's not going to do
damage.
bonus damage. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
But
4 damage. I'll tell you what, since you did pass the body test, I'll give that to you. He's got 2 bad hips now. 4 damage. Jeremy, you're going to roll me 2d6 again.
Okay. 10.
You got a 10. That's great. Winded, he loses his next turn in combat.
Nice.
Good.
All right. So, Jeremy, that's both of your turns. Who's going next?
You know, let's have Carl come back into the mix.
Oh no, I wasn't ready yet.
Carl, it's your turn.
Too bad.
Someone stabbed me, right?
Yeah, the wharf motherfucker stabbed you.
Yeah, and they're still fine, right?
They're still up. Haven't started taking injuries.
Well, clearly I just gotta grab her on the cheeks and be like, no, 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 as I just give them radiation.
Oh, shit.
God.
I forgot about your radiation.
Enjoy your
hands.
cancer,
Your
motherfucker.
creepy blood vomit and radiation powers.
Christ.
He is the trauma kid.
He's totally trauma kid.
Yeah.
I'm going all in on it tonight.
So, yeah, your hands automatically do a d6 damage. So, roll a d6.
But I'm willing to put it in the cold shot if it matters to just, you know.
Okay, if you're applying it directly to his face to like disable him in some way, we'll say like it blinds him, like it microwaves his eyeballs for a little bit.
I mean, like, it's kind of however you want to take it.
We'll
but,
take it like that. Give me a body test.
Yeah, let's pass.
All right, so you're gonna blind him. Go ahead and give me your damage. It's a d6. Do you want to luck that up?
Yeah, let's do it. Who cares?
Okay, I like it. So that is now 6. Roll me another d6. That is 10 damage. As you grab him on both sides of his face and you just start channeling your radioactive hands,
No, don't do it.
you accidentally over channel a little bit as his eyeballs just pop like fucking balloons as his head starts melting and like collapsing in your hands like a rotten cantaloupe as he collapses on the ground completely dead. When he falls to the ground, his head just breaks open, leaving just a spray of gore.
I didn't ask for this. Oh.
Carl, who's going next?
John hasn't gone, right?
No.
Cody.
He looks like he wants to.
Yeah. So I was gonna do a thing, but now there's a dead body on the field.
There is a dead body on the field. What are you going to do with that dead body?
Yes.
I pull out my necromancy tablet and attempt to reanimate the dead body.
I'm going to call this. Give me a second. Let me decide on this.
I love it.
Because I have not fleshed this out whatsoever.
It's fair.
You're casting a spell. Give me a fucking mind test.
Can do. That's a pass.
The headless body immediately stands up under your control. The body has a turn.
Okay. I'll have it go. Let's see. This is the headless body of the
wharf
Klingon looking dude.
Yeah.
Yep. So he's gonna go lurching after the guy in blue.
Okay.
Oh,
Guy
did
in
you
blue.
still stunned?
Yeah.
He is still stunned.
Oh, that'd be
yeah.
so terrifying.
All right.
No.
So I'm gonna say zombie attacks. They're zombie. I'm gonna give it to you as a D6.
I mean, they're all in red now.
Yeah.
Just saying.
2 damage from the zombie.
That's fine.
All right, John, you've got a zombie thrall. Passing it to me or Dirk?
I'll pass it off to you.
Okay. So blue shirt, he is stunned this round. He is going to be no longer stunned. Old man is on the ground with bad hips. What's up?
That was last turn. Never mind.
Yeah. So I'm going to say the furry dude, he is up.
I had a thought to suggest, but it was not valid anymore.
What is he gonna do? He is going to. God, you're all menaces. He's gonna help out the old man. He's going after Pete.
No.
As he pulls out from his back, or like a pocket on his fur suit, brass knuckles. And he runs up and he just fucking slugs you right in the face, Pete.
My beard out as best I can to deflect.
Take it right in the beard.
5 damage, but hold on, Pete. I'm going to reduce his luck from 2 to 1 and turn that into a 6.
Ooh.
I deal 9 points of damage to you, Pete.
Taking it on the chin. Another meeting now.
Yeah,
I will. I'll take 6 of that,
because you've got
which
damage reduction.
unfortunately does get me into my body. 'Cause,
Okay, what's your
I
luck
don't-
score right now?
It is 4.
All right, roll me a d6.
Okay.
And then tell me what that result is.
1.
Okay, you're fine. No effect. Okay. That was a furry dude. He stunned old man. Old man's gonna try and get up.
Doesn't
So-
he miss his turn from the injury?
Yes, he does. That is a good reminder. Thank you. That's the end of my turn. So it is Dirk's turn, and Dirk, you get to go
Yeah.
twice. Oh, you're muted too.
No one's close to me right now, right? Because the stabby guy's dead.
Yeah,
Wharf guy is dead. So there's no one close to me, right?
that would be correct. Yeah.
I will take my large crucifix off my back and double hand hurl it.
Yes. Oh, nice. At the old man on the ground, the blue shirt dude who is no longer stunned, or the furry dude who just
The blue
punched.
shirt guy, because I hate him so
Fucking
much.
Christ, I hate him too. Okay,
Nice.
so this is a two-handed thrown weapon. So
Mhm.
two-handed thrown weapons deal a d6.
Okay. D6. 4.
It's 4 damage. Do you want to
Gonna
do
spend
anything?
a luck. I'm gonna
That
spend
makes
a
that a
luck.
6.
Make that a 6. I'm gonna roll another 6.
It's 5. That
For
is going to
5?
be, what is that, 11 damage?
Yep. And I was trying to knock him out again if an effect is possible.
Give me a body test then.
body test.
Oh, hang on. Actually, well, you would knock
Yes.
him out, but the problem is you dealt 11 damage, and he had 2 HP and 7 body left.
Oh, it just sticks in his head.
You
There's
just
some brain
fucking
matter. There's some brain matter coming
lodged
out.
this thing hard in his forehead. He collapsed backwards, dead. 2 people are now dead at the Renaissance Festival.
Yeah, just like every Renaissance festival.
Yeah.
Bert, it's your turn again.
It's my turn again, so the old man is still around, right?
He is on the ground, clutching at his now fucked up hips, both of them.
I'm gonna run over as fast as I can, and then I'm gonna, if I can get there,
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
can get
just
there.
kick him, just right in the ribs while he's down.
Okay. So a unarmed melee attack is a D4.
4.
Bert, describe to me how you kill this old man.
Oh, the rib goes right through the heart.
Just fucking, you kick hard on one side. He twitches, he stops as you look, and you can see like the outline of ribs on the other side breaking through the skin.
I'm
All-
muttering like Bible things. For my Lord is a righteous Lord, full of wrath.
That is it exactly. So all that's left is this furry motherfucker. Now, Bert, who's going next?
Let's have Pete go next.
Okay.
Wooden sword
just
against
brought-
the man who punched you in the face with brass knuckles.
Now he'll just drop the wooden sword at this point.
Yeah.
You just brought some knuckles to an axe fight, you dumb son of a bitch. And he'll pull out his lumberjack axe.
Oh,
Big
shit.
old two-handed sucker.
God damn.
And
Two-handed
escalating
melee weapon.
quickly.
That's a D8, man.
And I'm trying to chop his fucking hand.
Okay. Yeah. Body test. If you pass, he doesn't have that hand with the brass knuckle anymore.
I'm getting that hand.
You lob off his hand with the brass knuckle. It is just a stump now. You give me a D8 for damage. Okay. I'm just gonna above board. He had 1 hit point and 7 body. He now has
no.
1 body. So the question is, if you spend a point of luck, you are guaranteed to kill him.
I think I will, because I want it to look really awesome. He's in front of the ladies.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
run up, you lob that hand off. Go ahead and roll me another d8. Let's just see how much damage we do.
Okay.
Nothing turns women on more than the sight of brutal murder.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah.
So 8
It's extremely exciting to everyone.
8 plus
5.
5.
12
Revving
damage.
your
13
car.
damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
You lob his hand off, and as you do, just blood starts spraying around. He collapses on the ground, bleeding out.
I also fall on the ground, coughing blood everywhere. They got me.
Oh my gosh. As the
Yeah. As I go down, I'm gonna try to use the tablet to like make them all stand back up.
mm-hmm.
And then if I succeed in this, the idea is that they're all gonna take a bow, and I'm gonna be like, well, we'll see. We'll see.
fuck.
Let me roll.
Oh, so good.
Animating bodies is a mind test.
Yes.
God. Could you imagine if we get tips for doing this?
Oh,
Like
nice.
people
That's a
pay
good
us for
test. So-
performance?
You animate all of the bodies. They all stand up. Now, I do want a charm test to see if you can
Sure.
pass this off as a show.
Okay. That is a success.
They
Thank
all
you
bow.
all for watching, folks.
Oh
It'll
my
take
gosh.
a bow.
John, high
Yeah.
or low?
Hi.
Give me a second. All together, the 4 of you make $76 in tips from this performance.
Yeah.
With that, you and your group of Trekkie partners,
Murderers.
performers, head out. I will say, since it's a show, that the washing wenches give the gun back, thinking it's a prop. And that's where we're gonna end it. We wrap it. That is the end of the Renaissance Festival. You have saved the day. Each of you get to level up. So
Yay!
increase your HP by 1. You always get to increase your HP by 1. This is your max HP and your current HP. And then
That
you
means
get
I
your
gotta go up to 7 HP now.
you get your
It's
choice.
up a long ways from 2, I think.
Actually, I want you all. Well, by the time we play again, we'll be healed up. So I do want you to heal up. No, Griffin, it is just a regular fucking pistol.
It's a gun.
It is just a gun.
Who needs courage? What do you got a gun?
Yeah. So your HP is going to go up. You're going to heal to full HP. Each of you roll a d4, and that's the luck you get to recover.
Okay.
Good, because I need a lot, and I'm probably gonna get 1.
You did get 1.
And
Yep,
then
yep,
you get
mhm.
to
That
keep an
checks out.
item or increase stat. Is that how it works?
So we get a perk. So you can. I
A
said
blood vomit.
it can be keeping an item. It can be something else, just like a feat or something like that tied to tonight's adventure. Or you can increase 2 stats by 1 or 1 stat by 2.
Blood
Is there a
vomit.
top? Okay. Gotcha.
19 is the top. So
I'm
Dan's
gonna
keeping
increase
blood
my charm.
vomit.
Yep, just saying.
I'm gonna increase my charm.
The gun, since it's not a special item, like any regular everyday items you found, you all can just keep. Make
I have
sure
a
you're-
sawed off shotgun.
Yeah, make sure you're applying to your slots, your inventory slots. 4 small items on your person, 4 small items in your backpack, 2 big items in your backpack, and 1 big item on your bike.
Would the pistol
I
be a
assume I
small
leave
item?
my soda
Pistol would be a
collection at
small
home.
item.
I upped body to 17 and charm to 15. I'm still
Very
dumb as a
nice.
rock at an 8.
Does anybody want the switchblade? Because I'll take it.
Switchblade's a D6, regular item. John, what are you doing? Stats or you want a perk?
I did stats.
Okay.
I raised my charm by 2.
Nice. Pete?
I mean, raising stats is fun, but I love perks more. He
Okay.
did some like he did the stunt with the camel, and then
Yeah.
also some like fencing with it. So maybe like some sort of like stuntman nonsense.
Okay. Why don't we call it, we can call this perk hardcore parkour.
Hardcore. Okay.
And any test that you do that involves ridiculous amounts of acrobatics, you can just take advantage on.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's our level. This has been Teenage Odyssey. Like I said, it's funded on Kickstarter. It's funded. We told you on Kickstarter we wanted a delivery date of October. Secretly, and Adam might murder me for this, we're shooting for September. We want to get it to you early.
Oh yeah.
So the manuscript is done. It's in edits. The art is in work right now. As soon as all the art is done, as all the editing is done, hopefully by the end of May, we're going to get this in Bert's hands, who's going to do all of our layout work. And then it's just the process of getting it pushed through Drive-Thru-RPG. Yeah. Anyway, let's close this shit out. Bert, what do you got going, man? What do you want to plug?
I stuck in the chat a little link there. So another module that I had something to do with is called The One That Got Away. It's a DCC adventure. It's on Backer Kit right now. I believe it's already funded, but it's some good stuff. We actually played through that as a playtest, and I think it's on my YouTube channel. You guys can go and watch it if you are interested in it. It's a 0-level funnel as a fishing expedition.
Oh, I remember that one. That was fun.
Mm-hmm. The One That Got Away.
That's it. I got the link also again in the chat there. Go check it out. Let's see. Jeremy, what do you want to throw out there?
Aaron Reese on Patreon. We've got comics, maps, tokens, fun stuff. Check it out.
Check it out. John?
Yes. We're having a little break.
We're a little,
On
there's a little dry
our-
spot.
Little dry spot on our Punks in a Powder Keg,
Yeah.
but we'll have new episodes up shortly. But otherwise, you can go catch up on stuff and whatnot on the Defenders of Cobalt YouTube channel. Lots of good stuff to watch, including our previous Oops All Goblins, and then watch Dead Sun, because
Oh, yeah.
that was fun too. Yeah,
That was a good campaign.
That's good.
Yeah. Dan, you want to put anything out there?
Oh my gosh, go to the Discord. It's the place where we talk to each other about the shenanigans. I posted the link again. I'm such a good boy.
Good job, man.
We got memes. We talk about TVs, movies,
Yeah.
frogs, cryptids, whatever else.
Everything. Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Come hang out.
Yeah. As far as DOK goes, if you come back this Friday, 10 p.m. Central, because we start an hour later on Fridays, we are doing my Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaign. Right now we're calling it Order of Heroes 2 Electric Boogaloo. Return to early DOK campaign setting way before we thought about streaming this shit. John, who are you playing in that?
I am Bitey.
That's right, Bitey, our goblin.
I
And
bite
Dan,
things.
who are you playing in that?
What? I'm like a 2 quarterling and a half. I don't know what.
Yeah, you're a 3/4ling is what we're referring to you as. You are half halfling and half elf,
And a half. Who knows what?
and a gunslinger.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. There was an NPC last session that had a pumpkin fetish. Friday, we will be on Goodman Games Official. We are continuing our... That's right,
Saturday.
Joe is Basil. We're continuing our Chain Coffin campaign using Weird Frontiers. And sadly, next Wednesday, we will not have shit here because I've got a business meeting. If I'm feeling up to it, we'll be back that Friday. But that's, we'll see how I'm doing after.
Go watch my streams.
Go watch Bert's streams. Come on, quit
Yeah.
fucking around.
Do it.
Yeah. I don't fucking know. That's all I got. Until we see you next time, start fires, do drugs, and keep an eye out for Teenage Odyssey on Drive-Thru RPG. Hopefully sometime in September, if not October.
Coming soon.
Goodbye.